Good morning, YouTubers. It is Tuesday, April 9th, 2013. It is 50 beautiful degrees up here in Northeast Ohio. And I'm going to continue where I left off on Matthew chapter 5 from the Amplified Bible on verse 14. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. 15. Nor do men light a lamp and put it under a peck measure, but on a lampstand, and it gives light to all the house. 16. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your moral excellence and your praiseworthy, noble, and good deeds, and recognize and honor and praise and glorify your Father who is in heaven. 17. Do not think that I have come to do away with or undo the law or the prophets. I have come not to do away with or undo, but to complete and fulfill them. 18. For truly I tell you, until the sky and earth pass away and perish, not one smallest letter, nor one little hook, identifying certain Hebrew letters, will pass from law until all things, its foreshadows, are accomplished. 19. Whoever then breaks, or does away with, or relaxes one of the least important of these commandments, and teaches men, so shall be called least important in the kingdom of heaven. But he who practices them, and teaches others to do so, shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. 20. For I tell you, unless your righteousness, your uprightness, and your standing, your uprightness and your standing right with God is more than that of the scribes and Pharisees, you will never, never enter the kingdom of heaven. 21. You have heard that it is said to men of old, you shall not kill, and whoever kills shall be liable to and unable to escape the punishment imposed by the court. 22. But I say to you that everyone who continues to be angry with his brother or harbor malice and enmity of heart against him shall be liable to and unable to escape the punishment imposed by the court. And whoever speaks contemptuously and insultingly to his brother shall be liable to and unable to escape the punishment imposed by the Sanhedrin. And whoever says, you cursed fool, you empty-headed idiot, shall be liable to and unable to escape the hell, Gehenna of fire. I am going to pull up King James Version, and I will put it in the windows so that you guys can see what the King James Version says. But in layman's terms, pretty much, if you say that you love God, but you can't stand even one person, or you hate one person, then you lie. You cannot love God if you hate even one person. It's not possible. Because God hates nobody. Well, I mean, He dislikes, the evildoers and all that, but how many chances does He even give them to change their evil ways? He sent His only begotten Son, not as the judge, but as the Savior. 23. So if when you are offering your gift at the altar, you there remember that your brother has, sorry, let me read 23. So if when you are offering your gift at the altar, you there remember that your brother has any grievance against you. 24. Leave your gift at the altar and go back. First make peace with your brother, and then come back and present your gifts. Come to terms quickly with your accuser while you are on the way traveling with him, lest your accuser hand you over to the judge, and the judge to the guard, and you be put in prison. 26. Truly I say to you, you will not be released until you have paid the last fraction of a penny. 27. You have heard that it said, you shall not commit adultery. 28. But I say to you that everyone who so much has looked at woman with evil desire of her has already committed adultery with her in his heart. 29. If your right eye serves as a trap to ensnare you, or it is occasion for you to stumble and sin, pluck it out and throw it away. It is better that you lose one of your members than that your whole body be cast into hell, Gehenna. Yeah, that one's, adultery. That one touches home, and I know it was coming. But my husband and I were not married at the time. It was before we got married. And there was a lot of alcohol and drugs. In effect at the time also. I was smoking pot for medical reasons, and I was on medicine, pain pills, and that, and I was out drinking. And not that that makes it any better, no. Not that we were not married makes it any better at the time either. No, it does not. Because to me, it is still a form of adultery. Because we were still together. We were engaged. Thank God my husband has forgiven me for it. Thank God Jesus has forgiven me for it. And we have moved on from it. And now we use it as a teaching. It is But if he would not have forgiven me, that would have been us understandable too. And it would have been a lot different. I don't think I'd be sitting here right now. I would be sitting somewhere else, that's for sure. But I mean, yeah, granted, is different because I was not in my right mind at the time. And as soon as it happened, I snapped into my right mind and I stopped it immediately. Well, not immediately enough, but um, as soon as I realized what was going on, I stopped. That and that is 28. I'll stop on 28. 27. Verse 27. So it was 14 through 27. So, now I see why um, I didn't realize why I had stopped last night. I now see why I've been pushed to continue on with this. Because I knew this part was coming up and I knew this part was going to be hard. But I've already been truthful to my Lord. I've already been truthful to my husband. And you get, honestly, what you guys' opinion does not really mean jack to me. Because my husband's opinion and my Lord's opinion is all that really matters. But if I can help another couple, or my husband and I can help another couple save their marriage, then that's what I'm hoping for. Because accidents happen, mistakes happen. Now, if you are all situations are different. And if it was turned around and Deborah said something to me, yes, I would have sat there and listened to every detail, and I would have listened to him too. So, but now I see why my stomach was already going off this morning. I knew it was, no, but, you know, so. Alright, my brothers and sisters, peace be in you, and I'll return with the rest of chapter 5, verse 28. Peace be in you. I love you guys. If you need to get a hold of me or would like to get a hold of me, my Paltalk, YouTube, all the information's on my page. Feel free.